little mohawk begins to speak. His voice was kind of weak. His shotgun aim, so not a fan. Said, "Stay on your knees, old man." No, my buddy girl was right. I fucked up my last delight. Call me out, he did indeed. I feel ashamed and should never breathe. When Yaira and Brian were in space, both of them were sucking face. I said she breathed in some air. I was wrong and you don't care. Yaira sucked air from his lungs, but for wrestling with their tongues. I misread this stupid scene. Mike was right with what he'd seen. SJW Punk Gal also spoke, talking shit to the same bloke. The guy who stood right beside her had a haircut like a vagina. He aimed 2 guns in his scene, but then the next he be counting green. Punk Gal says something doesn't sit right. Vagina hair's back choking with all his might. Right, but he was right. I fucked up my last delight. Call me out, he did indeed. I feel ashamed and should never breathe. When Yaira and Brian were in space, both of them were sucking face. I said she breathed in some air. I was wrong and you don't care. Yaira sucked air from his lungs, but for wrestling with their tongues. I misread this stupid scene. Mike was right with what he'd seen. Gal asked, don't they work in pairs? I know that no one really cares. Vagina hair said, is that true? Before through his head a bullet flew. A big word on the screen said bang, as you hear what this AI sang. Punk Gal that screamed out shit. Don't expect me to parody it. Another bang and mohawk eyes hit. We see SJW Gal's face, blue tattoos all over it. A bang from her and a second guard down. Is that okay since this guard is brown? When Yaira and Brian were in space, both of them were sucking face. I said she breathed in some air. I was wrong and you don't care. Yaira sucked air from his lungs, but for wrestling with their tongues. I misread this stupid scene. Mike was right with what he'd seen. Running away, SJW Gal's hitting the hip. With an oof, she continues on a trip. Out the bank door, she fell to the floor, then stood up and screamed some more. Her body began turning shades of blue. I surround her as a light beam flew out of her mouth and into the sky, into space where 2 old farts fly. When Yaira and Brian were in space, both of them were sucking face. I said she breathed in some air. I was wrong and you don't care. Yaira sucked air from his lungs, but for wrestling with their tongues. I misread this stupid scene. Mike was right with what he'd seen. The old space tart looked like a gringo. Said Yaira, but in a different lingo. Her flying partner that I call Earl simply replied, poor form old girl. Back at what I presume is Alpha Core, but could simply be cops no more. Dribbling shit about what went down this hour, saying it seems like someone with Yaira's power. No, my party goes right. I fucked up my last delight. Called me out, he did indeed. I feel ashamed and should never breathe. When Yaira and Brian were in space, both of them were sucking face. I said she breathed in some air. I was wrong and you don't care. Yaira sucked air from his lungs, but we're wrestling with their tongues. I misread this stupid scene. Mike was right with what he'd seen. you chick is now on her knees. First time she hasn't tasted dick cheese. From a hole in her stomach, the bullets removed and it entered her side. I guess the whole moon feeling the hope in a bullet we see. She asked God, please help me. I know that you're all wanting more, but you'll have to wait for song part 4.